Hi kids, this is one of two compound sentence videos you have for the weekend, and I'm going to try to keep them both pretty short so they don't take up a lot of your time. Um, Rory, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Rory's helping me right now, so this could be an interesting video. With compound sentences, you now are working with coordinating conjunctions rather than subordinate conjunctions. And coordinating conjunctions are the ones that you are probably most familiar with. They are the fanboys, and we'll get into that in just a second. So the biggest thing that you'll notice between complex sentences and compound sentences is that you no longer have to worry about the dependent clause and whether it goes first or second and whether you need a comma or you don't need a comma. With compound sentences, you are going to use a comma first and then a conjunction to join two parts of the sentence. So first you'll have an independent clause, and I'm going to forewarn you right now that the theme this week is not SpongeBob. Instead, it is Emperor's New Groove. So these are not my independent clauses. Tell us where the talking llama is, again, is a complete sentence. It is an independent clause. And to make a compound sentence, we have to add another independent clause to that. So the next independent clause, excuse you, Rory, are you okay? Yep, she just had a little cough, is we'll burn your house to the ground. So we have tell us where the talking llama is, we'll burn your house to the ground. As writers or speakers, we want to put those two clauses together to make a compound sentence. There's Yzma. She's scary, Rory?
Yes.
Is she a good villain?
No.
No, you don't like her? Well, she's a good villain, but is she a good guy or a bad guy?
A bad guy.
She's a bad guy. She's my favorite bad guy. So when you do join these two independent clauses, you have a choice to make between the 7 coordinating conjunctions that you could use. I've chosen or as my coordinating conjunction because I think that makes the most sense. Tell us where the talking llama is, comma, or we'll burn your house to the ground. And you're going to see the relevance of this sentence in just a second.
Mommy, why do they don't want to burn the house to the ground?
Well, because Yzma's a bad guy, right?
Yes.
Yes, Rory's concerned about why Yzma would burn their house to the ground. But I think you'll see that in just a second. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So fanboys is the acronym used for coordinating conjunctions, just to help you remember. So you can use for, and, nor, but, or, yet. So hopefully the ones on the left-hand column of the chart, and, or, but, are the ones that you're most familiar with. Now what I've done on this middle chart here is I've paired them with another coordinating conjunction. A lot of times you can use...
Mommy.
Hold on, I'm being interrupted again. Yes?
When I'm done, see, they burn their house to the ground.
On the next slide, you're going to see why they would burn their house to the ground.
Oh.
Okay, can you wait 1 second?
Yes.
Okay. So I've paired them because sometimes you can use them interchangeably. Not always. You'll want to make sure that you read it to make sure it makes sense. But and for sometimes can be switched around, or and nor, but and yet. And then so is kind of on its own. But that's kind of a nice way to remember too. Alright, so here is a video from Emperor's New Groove that talks about how crucial choosing the correct conjunction can be. So I'm going to play that for you now. And our internet isn't that great, so hopefully this won't buffer the whole time, but you'll actually get to watch it. Do we have to be patient, Rory?
Yes.
Yes, we have to be patient, because I really want this to work.
What do you mean the door is stuck? Try jiggling the handle.
There is no handle in here.
There's not? Are you sure?
All right, I've had enough of this. Tell us where the talking llama is, and we'll burn your house to the ground.
Don't you mean or?
Tell us where the talking llama is, or we'll burn your house to the ground.
Well, which is it? That seems like a pretty crucial conjunction.
Oh, that's it, Crocker.
So as you can see, I'm going to pause it here because that's really the main part of it, is that the little girl knows that choosing between and or is pretty crucial. It changed Yzma's whole sentence in her meaning. So that's pretty silly, but it fits well with you want to make sure that you make the right choice and that you choose wisely. Otherwise, your whole sentence could be kind of silly and not say what you want to say. So I would like you for homework to try 7 compound sentences on your own using each of the conjunctions correctly. You're probably going to want to choose a theme because it helps get your mind going and it's a lot easier that way. But I would like you to use all 7 conjunctions correctly. And of course, don't forget to put a comma before the conjunction. You can think of it that comma replaces the first independent clause's period. You take the period out of the end of the sentence, you put a comma, add the conjunction, and then finish the sentence. So, thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you watch Rory's fanboy video next. Thank you.